we observed in the detention area, as you can see, it is to access attention. So we observed Tyler acting out to get the teacher's attention and the attention of other students. Sometimes the other students follow along with his actions. Another observation was Tyler begins to yell and run around and gets all of the other students to join him. And I believe in the other box, to avoid attention, we have some other examples there. But the activities, intangibles, would you like me to continue?
Yes.
Okay. Activities, intangibles. With this, he avoids activities. So avoiding activities in our observations, we have seen Tyler has been given various directions from the teacher, but chooses not to comply and flees the area. We often see the behavior when he has to leave something he's enjoying to change to a different activity, or before he wanted to change. So we have Tyler has difficulty with transitions, especially teacher direct tasks when he is in free play mode. Observations were occurring with transitioning initially when he arrived at school and when it was time to join a therapy session at the table and or join a task at the table that requires sustained attention. We have two more observations, or actually three more observations. The last two in this area is Tyler is also non-compliant during circle time if he does not get the seat he wants. He also becomes non-compliant if one of his friends gets a toy that he wants to play with. So in our sensory area, you could see is to access the sensory. Tyler grabs stuffed animals and begins to run around the room instead of sitting at the table. The last one is when someone takes a toy that Tyler wants to play with and he will go under a table and cry.
All right, so for our hypothesis statement, we're looking at the completed function matrix. When looking at the completed function matrix, Tyler seems to be non-compliant in activities in order to gain attention from teachers and peers and to avoid having to participate in his classwork. Some other potential variables that we notice could affect his behaviors would be his medication, the weather, and the allergies that sometimes can tie in with the weather.
Okay, so we recorded all of this data, aka the non-compliance that we are working on with Tyler, has all been recorded via event recording as we see them. So each occurrence that Tyler has that is not compliant, we do enter that into the data system. You can please scroll down a little bit. So right now, Tyler is not compliant at an average rate of 0.374 per minute over 3 observations that we recorded during classroom transitions or going from a preferred activity to a non-preferred activity. But given effective and consistent intervention, the goal is to reduce that non-compliance to an average of to have compliance at a rate of 0.60 per minute of the recorded observations we have Tyler throughout the school day.
For the intervention method, we chose method 3 to adjust contingencies as we followed this chart that you see right here. And then for our intervention plan, some things that we're going to adjust is we're going to provide him a 5-minute warning prior to transitions. We're going to give Tyler visuals to demonstrate his expected behaviors and a visual schedule also for completed tasks. For reinforcements, we want to show him behavior-specific praise when he is on task, and then also redirect him really quickly when he's off task. And then we're also going to provide a behavior chart with stickers so that he could work towards a weekly treasure or treat when he does show good behaviors. To extinguish the target behavior, we're going to provide no attention when he's off task, with the exception of giving like a good verbal or a gestural redirect. When Tyler is off task, we're going to give, the teachers are going to give him praise when he is on task. And then we're going to give him no Visuals given to redirect behavior, only verbal redirects every other minute.
Okay.
And then this is just a graph that we had. We graphed some of the times that we observed Tyler. So this shows his behaviors in the graph.
Maximizing success. How will treatment integrity be measured? It'll be measured by a self-report weekly by the teacher. If the teacher is responsible for the treatment integrity measure. Social validity will be measured